Okay, folks, welcome to Fannin County Park and Rec. We have the umpire plate meeting. We're going to have our first game here today. This is the Pre-AllStars right here, getting ready. Tournament here at Fannin County. I'm your host, BKP. Our first game today will be the Fannin Rebels and the Clay County Yellow Jackets. Got our umpires meeting out here. Our umpires today are the Stone brothers. You may recognize both of those guys. I'm here with my co-host, Lauren Hunter.
Hello.
Lauren, you've been out getting the rosters ready and everything like that. She'll be working on that. And I want to start by saying this is a TeamFYNSports production. TeamFYNSports, always highlighting and promoting young athletes in a positive way. And FetcherNews.com and FYNTV.com. I want to thank our computer graphics director today is Josh Ross down there, and our audio camera director is Lonnie Adams. Lauren Hunter is our associate producer. I'll be your producer today, BKP, and we'll both be doing the announcing. So we're getting the rules here. This is our 12-year-olds, and we, I'm pretty sure, folks, June 14th, I'll look it up here in a minute, Division 6 of the Dizzy Dean 12-year-olds, the division tournament starts. We will be out there at White County. We'll be covering those. And this is a, Lauren, this is kind of warm-up for that. That is the big deal over there. This is the warm-up here, 12-year-old teams. We have Fannin, we have Clay County, we have Pickens coming up, we have Gilmer coming up. So we have about 10 teams here. We have 3 games today, 3 games tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday. All right, and we've had our plate meeting here, and we're about ready to go, Lauren. You've been scurrying around there, getting the lineups, you getting everything ready?
Yep, working on it. Lots of players to get down. Been talking to the coaches, bookkeepers. Had to scurry around a little bit, but just about ready.
Want to welcome Lauren Hunter to TeamFYNSports. This is her first broadcasting opportunity here for TeamFYNSports. Can I tell them you just graduated from college? Can I say that loud?
Of course.
Can I?
Of course, yes. You can even tell them where I graduated from.
Graduated from UNG, and we're glad to have her here. Okay, the teams are taking the field. While they're warming up, we're just going to take a brief break. We're going to take a brief break and let our sponsors have a word here, and then we'll be back in just a minute as these guys are warming up. The Clay County Yellow Jackets and the Fannin Rebels, our first game today. Take a break.
Circuit World, with multiple locations to serve you in Murphy and Franklin, North Carolina, Blairsville, Blue Ridge, and Ellijay, Georgia. Locally owned and operated since 1985. Appliances, electronics, and furniture. Name brand products like LG, Samsung, Dell, Whirlpool, Ashley, Catnapper, and more. No credit check, only 10% down on furniture, and only $10 down on any new lease purchase. Mention FYN10 for your special deal today at Circuit World.
Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in Ellijay next to Walmart.
And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in Ellijay next to Walmart.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
Okay, folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. This is our first game today. Clay County Yellow Jackets against the Fannin Rebels. They are 12-year-olds. This is the pre-All-Star. This is the All-Star teams, but this is the pre-warm-up tournament. Getting ready for Dizzy Dean. I think it's the pre-Dizzy Dean warm-up here. Almost every team in, I think it's Division 6. I will look that up for Dizzy Dean. Is here for the weekend. Getting ready for a couple weeks, working out against each other. These teams will see each other in 2 weeks, Lauren. My co-host today is Lauren Hunter over here putting the names in. Our pitcher is, what is Megan?
Peyton Magaha.
Magaha for Clay County. Peyton Magaha here. What's his number on the back of his jersey?
Number 6.
Number 6. Who is number 11 coming to bat for Fannin?
Number 11, that is Elijah Weaver.
So Elijah Weaver stepping into the box. Now we have all the rosters. We hope the numbers are correct. So, and that's a ball one to open up here. We don't have anybody on the scoreboard right now, folks. We're sorry about that. So I'll try to keep the balls and strikes here. And there's 2 balls.
Go to it, go to it.
Oh, and he's hit by the pitch, and that'll send him over to first base. It brings up number 17. Who's 17 for Fannin?
Number 17 is Caden Davis.
So Caden Davis stepping into the box here. Peyton taking just a little bit to get settled down here. Big lead over on first. And he is stealing second, so Fannin has a runner in scoring position out there. And he is in there. He is safe. So immediately, with no outs, Fannin finds themselves with a runner over on third. No outs.
And that's number 11, Elijah Weaver, that's on third base for Fannin.
Outside. Now, this is the age group I really like, Lauren, because this is where they start to lead. The pitchers pitch from the stretch. They can steal bases.
What's amazing to me is at this age, they're right on the brink. You know, about 12 years old, they're fixing to go they're getting out into late middle school, and then soon they'll be in high school. So they're really at an important time of their lives as far as development. And you never know when one of these days one of these kids might show up in the show, the major leagues. It's just exciting.
Well, these are the All-Stars, and again, now who do we have here? We have number 5 stepping into the box, and who is that on our roster?
Number 5 for Fannin is Mason McDaniel.
We have runners on the corner. So Fannin immediately, with no outs, has runners on the corner. And he will head down to second. So second and third, no outs. We got a big left-handed batter up here right now. And back up the middle. And they try to make the play at the plate. There was no force, so there would have to be a tag there. So there was no force there, and Fannin will come in with 1 run. So the pitcher opts to go to home plate instead of first. And he'll move over to second base again. Runners on second and third.
It looks
no
like
outs.
Right now up to bat we have number 13, Caden Cox.
And down to third, that was a hot one, but number 12 down there on third base, he can't get the handle on it.
Jackson Sellers.
That brings up number 22.
Get in. Wake up. You got it. You got it.
And there's going to be a timeout. Coach going to come out, try to settle the pitcher down here a little bit. Clay County getting a rough start here. And we already got, I think we just have 2 runs already come in. So, Coach is out there. Do you have Coach's name out there for Clay County? Is he on the roster?
No, I didn't get Coach's
Okay.
name.
So Fannin sitting with runners on second and third. Again, no outs. Looks like, I think, 2 runs now. And that pitch is outside. And Peyton is having a hard time finding a handle on this strike zone. Number 22 with the swing. Who's that up to bat? I think you just...
Lawson Sullivan.
Lawson Sullivan. I think you told me that. This is our first game of 3 games here today at Fannin County Park and Rec. And there's a strike on the corner. So we have runners on second and third. No outs. And Clay County trying to get something here to slow Fannin down. And that's fouled away out the right field there, fouled out. So 3-2. Full count. Fouled back. So 22 battling here as Peyton has a 3-2 count on the batter. And there it is. It's going to drop there into right center. And it's a double as he sends in 2 RBIs. So who is 22 again?
22 for Fannin is Lawson Sullivan.
So Lawson Sullivan sends in 2 RBIs there and bring up number 7. Inside. Who is number 7?
Drew Crowder.
So Drew Crowder up the bat here for Fannin. He'll move. Runner moves over to third. That double with 2 RBIs. So that's 4 runs now. We apologize. They don't have anybody on the scoreboard.
Hey, baseball ready.
Get off the bag, Cletus.
And that'll send him down to first base. Put runners on the corner. That brings up number 2.
Cahuta Brown.
So with runners on the corner and a 4-0 game and no outs still here. Outside, that'll send him over to second.
That was a fast one. Hold your running. You're not even looking. Wake up.
Outside.
Flatten your wrist.
So, Lauren, we got runners on second and third, and there Clay County is just struggling here right here now. The Yellow Jackets to try to get something happening. And 3-0 there. There's a big swing for a strike. So 3-1. And there's strike 2. So full count. Runners on second and third. So we got a full count. Runners on second and third, Lauren, and already 4 runs for these Fannin Rebels. The Yellow Jackets, Lauren, they're having a tough time finding it. And there's strike 3, and he's down to first. 1 out, but that'll bring in a run.
And that's number 22, Lawson Sullivan, that just scored for the Rebels.
So Clay County finally gets the out they want, and they're going to make a pitching change here. What number just went to the hill? Number 3. Number 3 on the hill for Clay County, Lauren.
So it's going to be Morgan Walker.
All right, Morgan Walker. We're going to take a brief break. We're going to take a brief break, and we'll be right back after Morgan gets warmed up here a little bit. Take us a break, Josh. Okay, folks, we're back after this brief break. We have number 3 on the hill right now for Clay County. We think it's Morgan Walker. We hope we get the names correct. These guys don't have their all-star uniforms ready yet, so a lot of them are playing in their team uniforms, and we're hoping the numbers match the rosters. So we're trying our best here. If we get your child's name incorrect, we sincerely apologize for that.
You can blame it on Lauren Hunter.
No, wow, we can't blame it on you. We're not blaming it. Number 35 up to Ben. Who is that for Fannin?
Number 35 for Fannin is Jamie Russell.
So Jamie Russell. I'm your host, BKP, and I'm here with Lauren Hunter. Big strike there. Count, Blue. Full count.
Hey, baseball ready, guys. Let's go. Ready to fill the ball.
Sorry about that. Now it's a full count, 3-2. 3-2, 1 out. This is a Team FYN Sports production. Don't forget, Team FYN Sports, always highlighting and promoting young athletes in a positive way.
Still
All right, and that is ball 4. So that puts runners on the corner again for Fannin. And that brings up for Fannin. I can't see the number right now. I'll get it in a second. It looks like 41.
Yep, number 41 is Noah Burnett for the Fannin Rebels. He's got a cool monster logo on the back of his helmet.
So we got runners on the corner.
Get there, get there, get there.
Huh?
We got 5.
Oh, bring around. Let's go.
Come on, man.
And that's fouled back. So 2-1's the count. 5-0, 1 out. Runners on second and third. And that's his second baseman. And he'll handle that nice. So a 4-3 there real quick, but not before another run scores.
Number 7, Drew Crowder.
So we got 2 outs. Number 14. Number 14's up to bat. And there's a strike. Fannin with a runner on third. And there's the pitch. It's outside. So 1-1 the count. First of 3 games here today. And that one's outside. And that was in the dirt. So that's going to make it 3-1. 2 outs. Clay County coach wants out. Coach wants out of this inning. It's too hot. He's been in this inning too long. We're still in the bottom of. We're still in the top of the first inning here. And that's ball 4. They'll send number 14 down to first base there. Bringing up number 11, looks like number 11, Lauren.
Elijah Weaver.
So Elijah Weaver stepping into the box. Runners on the corner, 2 out, 6-0. And 14 goes down and to second. He's headed down to second. It'll be runners on second and third. 2 outs. And these games have an hour-and-a-half time limit. So I don't know how far we're going to get through this one. And there's a strike. 3-1. Runners on second and third. 2 outs. And number 11 heads down to first base. We have bases loaded. Number 17 coming up to bat.
Caden Davis. I think I'm getting this figured out now.
Well, they don't have, and we got another pitching change, folks. We got another pitching change here at Clay County. We don't have the All-Star uniforms in yet, and these guys are playing in their team uniforms. So I think Lauren, you're doing a good job trying to figure out their numbers and who they are. So I appreciate that. So we have a new pitcher on the hill for Clay. We're gonna take just a brief break, and we'll be right back after these messages.
Circuit World, with multiple locations to serve you in Murphy and Franklin, North Carolina, Blairsville, Blue Ridge, and Ellijay, Georgia. Locally owned and operated since 1985. Appliances, electronics, and furniture. Name brand products like LG, Samsung, Dell, Whirlpool, Ashley, Catnapper, and more. No credit check, only 10% down on furniture, and only $10 down on any new lease purchase. Mention FYN10 for your special deal today at Circuit World.
Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in Ellijay next to Walmart.
And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in Ellijay next to Walmart.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
All right, folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP, and I'm here with Lauren Hunter, my co-host. And the Fannin Rebels is they're up 6-0. Oh, they flipped the coin. That's why they're the guest. I had them as the home team. Okay, up number 17 with a single up the middle, and the center fielder cannot make the play. And he sends in 2, and looks like 3. He clears the bases. Who was number 17?
Number 17 is Caden Davis.
So Caden Davis with a double there and 3 RBIs. And I didn't even get a chance to say Shaheen on the hill there for Clay County.
Everything just happened so fast.
Hey, Lauren, you know how you get somebody to come over and run the scoreboard?
How's that?
You do everything wrong. They say, I want to go do it and correct it. I forgot, folks, I forgot that they do flip a coin. Although we are at Fannin County Park and Rec, they flip a coin, and Fannin is the guest. So Clay County is the home team.
And we've got number 5, Mason McDaniel, up to bat right now for the Fannin Rebels.
Yes, we're back up going through the top of the lineup. We've already seen Mason bat once here in the top of the first inning. And that was a great hit out there to center field. Center fielder could not come up with it. And Fannin Rebels coach, aggressive on the bases, sent all 3, and they show up on the scoreboard. Folks, this is TeamFYNSports. TeamFYNSports always highlighting and promoting young athletes in a positive way. And there's a big strike 3, and finally, that might be what coach over there for Clay County is saying. The Clay County Yellow Jackets is finally he got his guys off the field, and it's their turn at bat when we return right after these messages. We're going to take a brief break, and we'll be right back as the Fannin County Rebels take the field. All right, folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP, here with my co-host, Lauren Hunter. Also want to give a shout out to our computer graphics director tonight, Josh Ross, and on our camera audio director, Lonnie Adams. We are TeamFYNSports, and you're watching the 2019 Fannin County Park and Rec pre-Dizzy Dean All-Star Tournament here. These guys are all getting ready. In a couple weeks, they're going to Dizzy Dean for World Series, and they're going to start division play. So this is a warm-up tournament, and he is number 7. He got jammed on the inside. Who is number 7 there?
Kendall Boyer.
So Boyer was jammed on the inside, and he fought that off the inside of his bat, but it drops out there right in the gap for a single. So one pitch, and Clay County's coach is very happy. He's got a runner on first. They are down 9-0 here, bottom of the first inning. And right there, folks, this is why I absolutely love to do the 12-year-old teams. This is where the pitchers, the kids are starting to take leads off bases, stealing bases. Pitchers are pitching from the stretch. They're pitching from the stretch when they get a runner on, and they're checking their runner back at first. To me, 12 years old is where the real baseball just starts coming into play here, with these guys having to make a lot of decisions. Who's our pitcher there on the hill? What number we have on the hill?
We have number 17, Caden Davis.
Caden Davis is on the hill there, number 17.
And we've got number 1, Joseph White, up to bat for the Clay County Yellow Jackets.
And there's a bunt, and it's a nice one. And Davis makes the play, and he's safe. He is safe. He pulled off. So the umpire out there is Davis made a great play on that bunt, but the umpire is making a motion that he pulled himself. I think the first baseman might have pulled off the bag, so they're safe. And just like that, the first 2 batters here in the bottom of the first inning for Clay County Yellow Jackets are on base, first and second. Number 5, that's a big strike. Got number 5 up to bat.
Dalton Martin. So some of the guys are wearing gray and some of the players are wearing blue. So we'll make sure.
Whoa, a little chin music in there, high and inside. Runners on first and second. Big swing, big swing. Now Davis, the pitcher, he has a strong pitch there. I tell you what, he's coming across the plate with it. I tell you, I like his pitch. I know he walked. I like that. I mean, you know, hey, strike three. And there's one away. Runners on first and second, one out. He strikes him out. And we have a steal here. He goes over to third, so now that'll put runners on the corner for Clay County, one out. Number 6 in the box on the blue jersey.
Peyton McGaha, just about to say.
McGaha.
McGaha. That's a fun last name.
He was our starting pitcher, and he struggled getting settled in. Coach had to bring him out. And that's fouled away. Fouled away, folks. This is our first game of 3. Hour-and-a-half time limit on the games. And again, this is the All-Star Pre-Dizzy Dean tournament. This is a great opportunity for all these teams. The majority of these teams coming in here this weekend. They're in Dizzy Dean. They're members of the Dizzy Dean. That is one nice swing. That's a very good hit for number 6, and that'll be an RBI, and Clay County will find themselves on the scoreboard like that with one out. Who is number 6 again?
That was Peyton McGaha.
McGaha with a great hit out there in left field just over the third baseman's head. Number 12 up to bat, and McGaha down to second. So runners on second and third.
In case we missed it, number 12 is Jackson Sellers up to bat right now for Clay County.
And that's fouled back.
Ryan, I'll tell you, I've worked in baseball for a long time, but anytime a ball comes back towards where I'm sitting, I still flinch. There's a fence right there, and I still.
Really?
Yes, it does. It makes me flinch.
Oh my God.
I hate to admit it.
Well, now that we know if it's a foul ball straight back, Lauren flinches. So we will keep up with that Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And he hits a shot down first, and Fannin, the first baseman, can't handle that. And that's 2 RBIs immediately in, and all of a sudden we have a 9-3 game. Who is the batter there? Number 10 is coming up to bat.
All right, Kay Caruso, let's go, buddy. Okay.
Number 10 up to bat here, and number 12, he's out. So number 12, he does not get down to second base, and he is thrown out here by number 22. Who's our catcher?
Number 22 is Lawson Sullivan.
So Lawson Sullivan with the throw down to second for 2 outs. And he chases that pitch. Who's number 10, our batter?
Number 10 is Cade Caruso.
And the third baseman can't handle that one. Nice hit there, down third, and it gets through the third baseman. And Clay County has 2 outs, but they have a runner on first, and they have 3 on the scoreboard. That brings up number 3.
Shaheen.
Shaheen, he is our pitcher right now for Clay County.
I think that brings us back up to top of the lineup.
This is a TeamFYNSports production. TeamFYNSports always highlighting and promoting young athletes in a positive way. There's a big swing. And he's in there at second base. He's safe. So with a 2-2 count. We got number 3 up. Who is 3 for them?
Kyle Shaheen.
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 And that's our 3rd out, but not before Clay County Yellow Jackets put 3 on the scoreboard. So we're going into the 2nd inning. We've played 1. It's 9-3 Fannin Rebels over the Clay County Yellow Jackets. Let's take a brief break and we'll be right back.
Circuit World, with multiple locations to serve you in Murphy and Franklin, North Carolina, Blairsville, Blue Ridge, and Ellijay, Georgia. Locally owned and operated since 1985. Appliances, electronics, and furniture. Name brand products like LG, Samsung, Dell, Whirlpool, Ashley, Catnapper, and more. No credit check, only 10% down on furniture, and only $10 down on any new lease purchase. Mention FYN10 for your special deal today at Circuit World.
Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in Ellijay next to Walmart.
And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in Ellijay next to Walmart.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
All right, folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. I'm here with Lauren Hunter, my co-host. I want to give a shout out to our sponsors this weekend: Circuit World, Graphic Expressions, Mesquite Grill, Big Jim's Floors, Serve Pro, Nicholson Tire, Mattress Overstock. I want to thank each and every one of them for sponsoring this weekend's games to make it possible. And there's our first pitch. Shaheen back on the mound, number 13 up to bat.
Hayden Cox.
Nice pitch right there. Don't forget, Monday mornings on our TeamFYNSports Facebook page, live instant replay with Dave Garner and Lauren Hunter.
The one and only.
Oh, one and only?
The one and only.
Oh, I'm sorry, folks. I said Lauren Hunter. I forgot to say one and only in front of it. And he was reaching for it, and it's strike 3. And there it is. He's out. So swing and a miss for the 3rd strike, but it's thrown out down at first. Number 22 coming up to bat now.
Lawson Sullivan.
Lawson Sullivan. Shaheen on the hill here for the Clay County Yellow Jackets. 12-year-old, this is instructional baseball. This is probably my favorite age group. These guys are, pitching off the hill here. They're starting to get some speed behind their pitches. And it's popped straight up. Catcher calls it, and he makes the catch. Number 3, right? Or 5? Who's our catcher?
That is number 5, Dalton Martin.
So Dalton Martin with the big catch, popped straight up. Way to go. Let's hear it for our catcher. Big league play right there. So Clay County comes back out and immediately gets 2 outs right here. And what number do we have up to bat? Number 7.
Number 7,
Fannin.
Drew Crowder.
Drew Crowder up to bat. And we're in the top of the second inning, folks, with the Fannin Rebels 9 and the Clay County Yellow Jackets 3 here. Hour and a half time limit. We're at Fannin County Park and Rec. This is the pre-Dizzy Dean All-Star Tournament here. Getting ready for it. We'll see Jefferson here this weekend. Gilmer, Pickens. I don't know if Towns is here.
I don't think so.
White County. I think White County is here.
White County will be here. Dawson County.
Mama, the game is over. There's 0 time.
Union County. Gilmer. Actually, I stand corrected. Towns County will be here.
Do you have them on the list?
I have them on the list. Jefferson, like you said.
Towns County won the division last year. They came in down at Gilmer, and the division game down at Gilmer, they won.
Ready, guys. Ready to field the ball. Watch the heat.
And there we go. Oh, Shanine can't keep up with it, but he recovers and gets the third out. I like the way he stayed with that all the way through. He didn't let it go, and there you go. That is exactly what Clay County's coach was looking for, to get off the field, not give up any runs, and now they're going into the bottom of the second inning down 9-3. We're going to take a brief break, and we'll be right back. Hey folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. I'm here with my co-host, Lauren Hunter, and you're watching Fannin County Park and Rec 2019 Pre-Dizzy Dean All-Star Tournament here, getting ready. Clay County up to bat, facing the Fannin County Rebels out there in the field right now. Clay up to bat, number 3.
Morgan Walker. Actually, he goes by Mo, so Mo Walker.
Mo Walker up to bat. Nice pitch. Oh, that was... this guy's settling in. Who's on the hill there, 17?
Number 17, Caden Davis.
So Caden Davis settling in there, throwing a really nice pitch right now. 9-3. Clay County would like to get a couple more here on the scoreboard. These games have an hour-and-a-half time limit.
And we started at 5:15, so haven't quite been playing for an hour.
Nice pitch, nice pitch. He is settled in here nice. We're in the bottom of the second inning. Nice big swing. Shortstop pulls up. How do you like that? Who's our shortstop?
Number 11, Elijah Weaver.
So Elijah Weaver with a 6-3 play. That was really nice. And that's going to bring up one away. Number 12.
Number 12, Jackson Sellers.
So that was a nice solid hit, but that was pulled in and a nice 6-3 play for an out. And it's popped back.
Player behind us almost got that.
That's right. Did you flinch?
I did, actually.
You did flinch.
I won't even lie, I did.
I got you down for 2 flinches already.
Oh for 2.
So that's a big strike. 1 and 2, 1 out. Bottom of the second inning. Big swing, and that's for strike 3, and he gets him. He sends him to the dugout. Go over there and say hello to the guys, because that was number 3. So we got 2 outs here. A little high. Number 7 up to bat there, Lauren.
Kendall Boyer.
So Clay County, this game is settled in the second inning. Clay County did not give up any runs to Fannin. And there, Clay County now also looking at 2 outs right now. So our 9-3 score came in the first inning. Big pitch, big pitch.
Hey, look over.
Oh, that was a nice one. That was a nice one. I can hear the glove smack. I tell you what, I like a nice hot baseball game. The baseball travels. There's another one.
I like to see it come right down the middle, too. Ooh. Fouled away. Number 7, Kendall Boyer. That one came straight back at me. I'm 0 for 3 now. I did flinch again at that.
And that'll send him
A little bit
down to first base. So he gets the walk. They'll bring up number 1.
Joseph White. Boyer tries to get away. Has to go back to first. Looks like Davis is keeping an eye on Boyer.
Got a runner on first, 2 outs, 9-3 game here, bottom of the second inning. And he's stealing second, and he's going to be in there safe at second. So Clay County puts a runner in scoring position. They'd like to put one more on the scoreboard here, down 6 runs. And number 2, the second baseman handles it nicely, and that is Drew Crowder. Is that who that is? Huh? Mason McDaniel.
Mason McDaniel was the first baseman. Mason McDaniel.
Yo, who's second base?
Drew Crowder.
All right. All right, folks, that is the end of 2 innings of play here. It's a 9-3 game. Fannin Rebels are up, and we're going to come back with our 3rd inning right after these brief messages. So let's take a little time out. We'll be right back.
Circuit World, with multiple locations to serve you in Murphy and Franklin, North Carolina, Blairsville, Blue Ridge, and Ellijay, Georgia. Locally owned and operated since 1985. Appliances, electronics, and furniture. Name brand products like LG, Samsung, Dell, Whirlpool, Ashley, Catnapper, and more. No credit check, only 10% down on furniture, and only $10 down on any new lease purchase. Mention FYN10 for your special deal today at Circuit World.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in Ellijay next to Walmart.
And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in Ellijay next to Walmart.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the...
All right, folks, we're back. It's the top of the third inning. You're watching the Fannin Rebels that are up to bat right now, playing the Clay County Yellow Jackets. And Fannin is the away team in this game. This is the 12-year-old tournament. And who is our pitcher?
We are still at Shaheen.
Shaheen is on the hill there for the Clay County Yellow Jackets. And that's big pitch outside. He's coming strong with a strong pitch. Can you tell me what number that is up to bat? Number two up to bat.
Cahuta Brown.
There you go. So Brown is up to bat here. I'm your host, BKP. This is a Team FYN Sports production. I'm here with my co-host, Lauren Hunter. That's a big strike right there. And that was for number 3, and that'll send him over to the bench with one away. Number 35 up to bat here for the Rebels.
Jamie Russell.
Shaheen is really starting to get a strong pitch. His pitch is, he's settling in here a little bit. Pitch is strong. Second inning was scoreless, folks, after a big first inning. All the runs, 9-3, are on the first inning. Second inning scoreless on both of these teams. Their pitchers are settling in. There's a big swing.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and.
There's a big strike now. 2-1. I mean, strike 3. That was 3. Well, it's 2. All right, so a little confusion here. I thought you had the scoreboard correct, so I'm going to give you your. I'm going to give you your props there. I thought the scoreboard was correct. They thought it was 3, so he's coming back up here. 2-2 count.
Jamie, he thought he was out too. He just kept on walking. Had to bring him back.
That's 3. Now you can sit down.
Oh, no.
I know that's, hey, you can sit down on that one. That was a good pitch. You can't look at that pitch, man. You got to be swinging a bat on that one. Number 41.
And they'll bring up number 41, Noah Burnett.
Big swing. Second baseman. So we've got a nice 4-3 play there, and that'll finish off the top of the third inning with the Fannin Rebels 9 and the Clay County Yellow Jackets 3. And we're going to take a brief break, and we'll be right back. Take us to break.
Most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
Hey folks, we're back, and I'm your host BKP. I want to thank our sponsors, Circuit World, Graphic Expressions, Mesquite Grill, Big Jim's Floors, Serve Pro, Nicholson Tire, Mattress Overstocked. I want to say thank you very much to each and every one of our sponsors. They're the ones that make this possible, that we can bring you this 2019 Fannin County Park and Rec Pre-AllStar Dizzy Dean tournament. And there's our first pitch, number 5 up to bat. Who we have here for Clay County?
Dalton Martin.
So Dalton Martin in the box right here. And who is 17, our pitcher again?
Caden Davis.
Caden Davis. You'd think I'd remember that sooner or later. I'll tell you what, he has settled in. He is really throwing nice. So we got a strike on the board. Oh, that was inside. We can see that one was a little bit inside. So this is the Clay County Yellow Jackets. They're in the gray and blue, and Fannin County's in 12 different colors. And the reason that is Fannin County's team, they're all wearing their team colors through the season, their jerseys, and their all-star jerseys are coming in uniforms this week. So right now they're wearing their team. So we got red and black and blue, and I think that's it. And there's a strike 3, and that'll send him to the dugout.
We'll bring up number 6, Peyton McGaha.
So McGaha to the box, 1 out here. 9-3 game. 12-year-old, my favorite age group, Lauren. They start to, like I say, they pitch from the stretch, they steal bases, they lead. The pitchers are starting to get a little zip on their fastball. They're having to, they've got to control their pitch. The batters are really coming along at this age, starting to really hit some solid singles and doubles and triples. Just like that right there. A shortstop, backhand, and he is safe. He pulled off, so what looked to be a 6-3 play for Fannin turns out to be safe, so it pulled him off the bag there. Nice play, but so Clay County has a runner on first. That brings up number 14. Would you stop flinching?
Dawson Devane. I can't help it. I don't know why. I guess because years ago I got hit by a foul ball. So I guess now anytime
So who's up there, number 14?
Dawson Devane.
Dawson Devane up to bat there, and he checks the runner again. I will say this all weekend, what I really enjoy about this age group and why at TeamFYNSports we make sure we cover this age group every year is he checked the runner at first. As you can see, the runner is taking a lead. They steal bases, pitch from the stretch. I just love this age group right here. I think it's June 14th over in White County is where the Dizzy Dean Division Tournament starts. for 2019. We will be over there. Lauren and I will be there.
Yes, we will.
On the for the Dizzy Dean, and that's what this is. This is practice, really. This tournament. These guys are here to win this, and they're here to get a good look at the competition in 2 weeks on the 14th.
It's hard to believe 2 weeks is the 14th of June.
And he's still second.
Number 6, Peyton McGaha.
Well, this is a beautiful field down here, Fannin County Park and Rec. They do an outstanding job down here. They got some great fields. This is a great facility.
It is. It's a beautiful park.
So we have 2 and 2 on the scoreboard, 1 out, but Clay County has a runner over on third, and Coach would love to get another one in here. And he may do it. That's going to drop for a single and an RBI. So Clay County lights up the scoreboard there. Was a nice. Who was our batter?
That was well, my mind went blank. Dawson Devane, number 14.
Big swing out of number 2.
Which is Colton Brugers. Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Another big swing, fouled back. Outside. So Clay County gets another one on the scoreboard, makes it 9-4 here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. And 14 with the steal, and he's in there. And that was strike 3 on that. He was moving there on strike 3. And that'll be 2 outs.
Looked like the ball got away for a second, but Vane was able to get on to second base. And that'll bring up, trying to look to see who that is, number 3, Kyle Shaheen. Popped up.
And that is the
shortstop, number 11, Elijah Weaver.
That's 3rd out, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was waiting because to make sure I didn't have something wrong there. So that's the 3rd out. 1 stranded. We're getting ready to go in. We've played 3 innings. It is 9-4, folks, with the Fannin Rebels over the Clay County Yellow Jackets. I'm your host, BKP, with my co-host here, Lauren Hunter. This is a Team FYN Sports production. Don't forget, Team FYN Sports, always highlighting and promoting young athletes in a positive way. We're going to take a brief break, and we'll be back after these short messages. Take us to break. All right, folks, we're back at the top of the 4th inning with the Fannin Rebels 9 and the Clay County Yellow Jackets 4. Fannin up to bat here. Top of the 4th. Leading off, number 14 for the Rebels.
That is Cooper Bourne.
So Cooper up to bat here. Shaheen on the hill still for the Clay County, and that's a big pitch right there. Shaheen has found his zone. Shaheen. Shaheen has found the zone there.
Ooh, right down the
Big
middle.
swing. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Top of the 4th inning. This is the Fannin County Park and Rec 2019. And ooh, he pulled the trigger on that one, man. Start up the lawnmower, zip it. Go to the bench. Strike 3.
Let's see who we got coming in
Number
next.
11.
Number 11, Elijah Weaver. Now, if I remember correctly, Elijah was the one who caught that last.
Nice bunt right there. Nice work, Shaheen. And he gets him. That's a 1-3 out right there. And that's a nice play. So there are 2 quick outs.
He'll send back Weaver.
Shaheen has settled in. I watched this young man pitch last year down at Gilmer in the divisional. This is the All-Star warm-up tournament for Dizzy Dean's divisional All-Stars here in a couple weeks.
We've got number 17, Caden Davis, batting right now for the Fannin Rebels.
I think we're going to see Clay in the second game also, and I think they're going to be playing Gilmer. So we're going to see Gilmer right after this.
It's another strike. Another ball, so we've got full count now to number 17, Caden Davis for the Rebels.
There you go.
Got him out.
And Shaheen is found the strike zone. He's got the catcher's glove hot, and he is throwing a nice pitch right now. We have played 4.5 with the Fannin Rebels 9 and the Clay County Yellow Jackets 4. Before we go to commercial, Josh, I want to thank our sponsors here for making this possible. Circuit World, appliances, electronics, furniture, no credit check. Mention FYN10. If you say FYN10, you get a special deal. Graphic Expressions, a great place to shop for your fan gear, located at 3640 East 1st Street. Find them on Facebook or call them 706-946-4605. Great fan gear. That's Graphic Expressions. Mesquite Grill, located at 4860 Appalachian Highway there in Blue Ridge. Come experience the difference at Mesquite Grill, home of the fajitas. For me, it's Taco Tuesday. I never miss Taco Tuesday there.
Ooh,
We're going to...
Used to have that UNG Taco Tuesday every day. That's where I would be.
Mesquite Grill, Taco Tuesday.
I gotta go
Folks,
check that out.
We're going to take a brief break, and we'll be right back after these messages for the bottom of the 4th inning. All right, folks, we are back. I'm your host, BK Pierre. I'm here with my co-host, what's your name again? Lauren Hunter.
The one and only Lauren Hunter.
I forget.
You forgot the title.
The one and only Lauren Hunter, number 3 up the bat here for Clay County. Who is that, Lauren?
It is, let's see, Mo Walker, wearing the blue shirt. And we got 2 number 3s out there today, and we distinguish them by the color of their shirt. This will be Mo Walker. And he actually pitched for a little bit earlier in the game. Got a new pitcher on the mound for Fannin as well, number 11, Elijah Weaver.
There you go. Big strike. So 2-1. Clay County added 1 to the scoreboard there, 9-4 earlier.
A little bit outside there. Full count.
Now, they're not keeping pitch count here in this tournament, but in 2 weeks, that is something coaches have to pay attention to. And they really, this is something, there's a walk, leadoff walk down there, no outs. But even though they're not, Lauren, paying attention to pitch count here, coaches have to start here. Here is where they have to pay attention to that, because when they get over to Dizzy Dean, if they throw 1 pitch too many in a game, the kids, they can't pitch the next game. So when you go to Dizzy Dean, just like here, you're going to play back-to-back games. So there's 2 rules, and I forget exactly the pitch count. One rule is you can only throw so many pitches to be able to pitch the same day in another game, and so many pitches to be able to pitch the next day. So they've got to start watching that, because in 2 weeks, that is going to be big. And in 2 weeks, you and I are going to be really talking about these pitchers and their pitch count, and that's going to be a big part of the game in a couple weeks when they go to Dizzy Dean.
Number 3, Mo Walker. He will make it over to second base. Right now up to bat, we have number 2, Ridge Libers for Clay County.
Well, Sunday will be Championship Sunday, folks. We'll be looking forward to that here.
Always a lot of fun, a little friendly competition.
Right back to the pitcher, and he handles it very smoothly there. So a 1-3 out. Very nice play there, but Clay County has a runner that moves over to third.
And I'll bring up number 9, Logan Cummins for the Yellow Jackets. I think this is his first at bat for the game.
Big swing, big swing.
1 out.
Big high pitch there. So we got 1-1, 1 out. These are our 12-year-olds playing. Folks, it's a TeamFYNSports production. Don't forget, TeamFYNSports, always highlighting and promoting young athletes in a positive way. Find our Facebook today, Facebook page, TeamFYNSports. Big swing.
Big hit for Cummins.
And that's deep to the wall right there at center. It rolls almost to the fence, and he's going to have a stand-up triple right there.
Great hit for number 9, Logan Cummins.
And he sends it to center field. Logan sends it clear to center field out there. And he drives in an RBI, Lauren, and look, he lights up the scoreboard, and it's 9-5 now. Number 0 up the bat.
Number 0 is Jamison Dawson.
So Clay County 1 out, runner on third, just brought one in, 9-5. Now also, this is an hour-and-a-half time limit. This is the end of the 4th inning because they're the last up the bat. They do get to finish the inning. They don't stop it, but they won't start a new inning. If we hit an hour-and-a-half, I think when this inning is over, they won't start the 5th inning.
Gotcha. They've got about,
once they start an inning, they have to finish it, though.
Well, keep that in mind. They've got about 10 minutes left in this game. We started around 5:15, and it is 6:35 now.
And there's a big out from number 11 there, the pitcher, and that's 2 away.
Well, based on the crowd chanting, looks like we're going to bring up number 5, Dalton Martin, for the Yellow Jackets.
And here's the pitch. Outside, we can see trying to find that corner. Ooh, a little high inside.
Martin had a duck a little bit for that one.
Yep, 2 outs, 3 balls, no strikes. And he'll find himself on first base there with a walk, and Clay County will have runners on the corner with 2 outs, bringing up number 6.
Peyton McGaha.
So Peyton McGaha steps to the plate here, runners on the corner, 2 outs. Fannin County Rebels coach wants out of this inning right now. It's 9-5. Fannin is up. Pitcher is checking both of the runners. Looks over to first. And he's going to deliver a good pitch, and that is going to be in the gap, and that's trouble. Good play by the left fielder out there. Very good play, but not before they bring in an RBI, and the scoreboard lights up again for Clay County, and it is 9-6. They've got runners on first and second, 2 outs. Number 14 coming to the box.
Number 14 is Dawson Devane.
So this is on Dawson Devane. All the pressure on this young man right here. 2 outs. Runners on first and second, 9-6. And he is going to be in a rundown. What a great play, and he gets into third. He is there. Umpire says he's got the bag, and the first base runner will advance to second. Now, that was a good move by the pitcher. He was in a rundown. I got to say nicely, I think Coach knows between now and the 14th, they got to do some rundown practice. When I used to coach, that right there would be on the list of what was on practice. Yeah, the first thing I'm doing if I'm him is we do a little rundown play.
Yeah. Sometimes you just can't be sure,
Yeah.
but you just got a little feeling what they're going to be doing at practice the next time.
And it could have been the 3rd out, so Coach would have loved to have had that and got out of this inning, but instead he's got a 9-6 game. He's got runners on second and third. And baseball is full of what ifs and should have happened this way, but There you go. That's fouled, out of play. So there's 2 strikes, 2 outs, 9-6. And that is trouble, and that's going to go out to center, and that goes past the center fielder. He was playing in on that, and he goes for third, and he's in there. He comes up with a big triple, folks, cleans the bag. It's 9-8. The tying run is on third. The go-ahead run is coming to the plate, just like that. Sorry.
Wow.
I have to
comeback for the Yellow Jackets.
I have to apologize to the scorekeeper. I get a little excited over here. This is what I love. Here comes the coach. He's out to give him a talk. But that one right there, you know, like I said, this is the reason I love this age group. The center fielder was out of position a little bit. He was in deep, trying to cut that off, but it backfired. Next thing you know, it was out to the fence. And hey, we got a 9-8 game right here. Again, let's thank some of our sponsors while the coach is having a little meeting there on the hill. I want to thank Big Jim's Floors. Big Jim's Floors. If you need flooring and a great deal, go see Big Jim's Floors, located at 1222. I'm going to read that 3 times fast. 1222 Windy Ridge Road, Blue Ridge, or give him a call at 706-632-7664. That's Big Jim Floors with over 25 years of experience in the flooring industry. Big Jim wants you to know the job will be done right the first time. Your one-stop shop for all your flooring needs.
It's really assuring.
So here we go. Is that number 5 on his shirt? Like I said, tying runs on third, 9-8. And there it is.
Oh, my goodness.
And he's got it for the third out in left field. The one stranded there. And we've played 4. It is 9-8. So I'm not for sure if we hit the hour and a half. I don't know that we did. It looks like we're going to start the 5th inning. I'm your host, BKP. We're going to take a brief break, and we'll be right back. Take a break.
Circuit World, with multiple locations to serve you in Murphy and Franklin, North Carolina, Blairsville, Blue Ridge, and Ellijay, Georgia. Locally owned and operated since 1985. Appliances, electronics, and furniture. Name brand products like LG, Samsung, Dell, Whirlpool, Ashley, Catnapper, and more. No credit check, only 10% down on furniture, and only $10 down on any new lease purchase. Mention FYN10 for your special deal today at Circuit World.
Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in Ellijay next to Walmart.
And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in Ellijay next to Walmart.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
Hey folks, we're back. We're top of the 5th inning here. You're watching the Clay County Yellow Jackets, and they are taking on the Fannin Rebels. 2019 Fannin County Park and Rec Pre-AllStar Dizzy Dean tournament here. All of these teams, for the most part, will see each other again in a couple weeks over at White County in the division play of Dizzy Dean. So we had about 3 minutes left, I understand. I think I overheard 3 minutes left in that 4th inning. So we will play 5 here. You gotta, if you throw the first pitch, you gotta play the inning. And we've got a new pitcher on the mound.
Number 12, Jackson Sellers is on the mound.
So Jackson Sellers, no other number 12, Will Brown.
Other number 12.
Yeah, Will Brown.
Okay.
We have gray and blue uniforms. Both of these teams, a lot of these teams are waiting for their all-star uniforms. So we have a gray-blue mix here for Clay County. And who is that, Brown, right?
Yep, Will Brown.
Will Brown on the mound. I'm your host, BKP. And this is Lauren Hunter, my co-host.
The other voice that you're hearing.
Big swing by number 5. 2-2 count.
We've got number 5, Mason McDaniel, on the batting right now for the Rebels. Scoot back a little bit. That pitch.
And he will head down to first base, take a leadoff walk. Got a 9-8 score here, folks. And the I tell you what, Clay County was really threatening. They had the winning, the go-ahead run at the plate that flied out to left field, and they had the tying run on third. So it's 9-8. And this has come back to be quite a ball game here, Lord. The top of the 1st inning, I didn't know if Clay County would be able to get themselves into this game. They struggled so bad in that top inning. But Lauren, that 9 is all top of the 1st for Fannin.
Yeah, pretty much.
They have not put any more runs on the board since the top of the 1st inning there, so that's all 1 inning, and Clay County has scratched their way back into this inning and run at a time, and 1 run at a time, and they're in this game. We have to play 5. It's an hour-and-a-half time limit, but because they started the inning with, I think, about 3 minutes left, they have to play the entire inning now. And big steal down to second. Fannin need to put a little insurance on that board right now. They need some insurance runs right now. 9 and 8 is not a comfortable number, and we got the.
Let's go, Clay. Let's go.
Now we've got number 13, Caden Cox, batting for the Fannin Rebels right now. Mason McDaniel out there on second. McDaniel will slide on into third. So we've got 1 on third now. And it's like you said, Brian, Fannin trying to get a few insurance runs on there because Clay still gets a chance to play at the bottom of this inning.
And he sends him to the dugout there. And that's 1 away on Fannin with a runner on third. Number 22 up to bat, Laura.
Lawson Sullivan.
Big swing right up the middle, and he will get an RBI out of that. Center fielder is set in a great position to make the play, but he'll get a single and an RBI, change the scoreboard, so it's 10-8 here. Folks, we are Team FYN Sports. Don't forget, every Monday at 10 a.m., North Georgia's only live sports show, instant replay with the one and only Lauren Hunter and Dave Garner. And there's a rundown. And Clay, look at this rundown. Okay, they've been practicing this. They have practiced this, and he will make it. He makes it in a second, because when you're throwing the ball too many times, sooner or later somebody drops it. But the way they were rotating and falling in behind each other, that was correct. Clay County does not get the out, but you know, it looks like they have been practicing the rundown. And we got a runner on second, 10-8.
Now, maybe I'm wrong, Brian, but I was just thinking this is a pretty high-scoring game, too.
Well, yes, it is. And it's not unusual at this age. Score gets up there a little bit. Number 7's up to bat.
Number 7, Kendall Boyer. Nope, wait, I stand corrected. That is Drew Crowder. I was looking at the Clay roster for a second there.
So one away, and he's a swing. Looked like a hit and run was put on there. Now send him back to second. And he's in there. So that'll move him over to third. 10-8. We are Team FYN Sports. Find our Facebook page and hit like there.
You can follow us on Instagram and Twitter too.
Absolutely.
If you.
And he is in another rundown.
Oh my goodness.
All right, they got him. He is out, and that is number 3. But did you notice how they were rotating back?
I did.
That they have been practicing that. They've been practicing the rundown and the rotation. Let me say, we have played 4.5. It is 10-8. I want to give a big shout out to some more of our sponsors. Serve Pro. We want to thank Serve Pro. Hit a grand slam with Serve Pro of Union, Towns, Fannin, and Gilmer counties. 706-896-1880. Available 24/7 for emergencies at Serve Pro. Nicholson Tire, a local family serving local families. 2 locations to serve you, Blue Ridge and Mineral Bluff. Also, Mattress Overstock, 706-698-7378, where you always get the best mattress at the best price. We're going to take a brief break. We'll be right back after these messages.
Brian, I think that last, we thought it was third out, but I think it was only their second.
Okay, we're not going to take a brief break. It was 2 out. So, huh? The rundown actually was the second out. That was figured out there. Coaches got together, the umpires. That was actually the second out. And in the rundown, and it's 2-2 because we still have our batter up. That would be our third out. So that was quick, but there it is, 10-8. We've played 4.5. We're going to take a brief break, and we'll be right back after these messages.
Circuit World, with multiple locations to serve you in Murphy and Franklin, North Carolina, Blairsville, Blue Ridge, and Ellijay, Georgia. Locally owned and operated since 1985. Appliances, electronics, and furniture. Name brand products like LG, Samsung, Dell, Whirlpool, Ashley, Catnapper, and more. No credit check, only 10% down on furniture, and only $10 down on any new lease purchase. Mention FYN10 for your special deal today at Circuit World.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in Ellijay next to Walmart.
And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in Ellijay next to Walmart.
Okay, folks, we are back here. It's the bottom of the fifth inning. That's right. 10-8 game. And this is the last at-bat for the Clay County Yellow Jackets. I'm your host, BKP, and I'm here with my co-host, the one and only Lauren Hunter is with me here.
It's going to be like my catchphrase from now on, the one and only Lauren Hunter.
What if you run into a second one? What will you do? What number's up to bat?
She can't be Lauren Hunter. She's got to be somebody else. Or she got to go by a different name. Let's see, and up to bat we have number 3, which wearing the gray jersey, that is Kyle Shaheen. And it looks like we've also got a new pitcher on the mound for Fannin. That's number 13, Caden Cox. So a couple changes there.
So we played 4.5. There's 2 balls on the first batter. It is 10-8. Fannin came up with 9 in the top of the first inning, and then the last inning, the 4th inning, they got 1, added 1 on there. So, but Clay County, on the other hand, has clawed their way back in, and number 7 there at second base can't find the handle on that one. So Clay County ends up with a leadoff hit, and they've got a runner at first. Second baseman can't find the handle. But what I was saying is Clay County has clawed their way back into this. They were down 9-0. Didn't look good from the start, and here they are, 10-8. They have the, and there's a balk. A balk on the pitcher will send him to second base, and there's exactly, now, there's exactly, he will explain to the pitcher, what he did, and again, that's what I like about this age group. They call a balk. They have to call this stuff so these young men can learn the game. And this is the biggest year with the most, they're learning the most about this game for me right now. They're pitching from the stretch. They're having to hold runners on. They can be called for a balk. The runners can lead, steal bases. this is really where they're learning the most this year than at any time in their young baseball careers. 8, 9, 10, those are great development years, but this is right here where they come together. 10-8, trying to get back into this. Clay County, number 3 up to bat.
Mo Walker.
So Mo Walker up to bat here. Runner on second, scoring position. Tying run at the plate. Big strike right there, so 10-8. And like I said, tying run up the bat for Clay County here. This is a Team FYN Sports production. Don't forget, Team FYN Sports, always highlighting and promoting young athletes in a positive way. Outside there. So 2-1, no outs. Tying run at the plate for Clay County. This is the 12-year-old pre-Dizzy D All-Star tournament. A lot of these teams are going to face off in 2 weeks again over in White County. I think it's Division 6. And that'll send him down to first. So just like that, the tying run, you realize this is it. So like that, the tying run is on first, and the winning run is up to bat, and that's our pitcher.
Number 12, Will Brown.
So the winning run steps to the plate here for the Clay County Yellow Jackets, and that's a big swing for a strike. Oh, hit by pitch. And just like that, base is loaded. And the winning run now is on first, with number 7 coming up to bat.
So Kendall Boyer.
So Kendall Boyer coming up to bat here.
Pretty exciting game right now with bases loaded and score only 2 runs away, being tied.
And there's a big strike. 10-8, 5th inning. You're watching the Fannin Rebels out there on defense right now, and the Clay County Yellow Jackets, 12-year-olds here with bases loaded. Winning run is at first. No outs right now. Fannin's pitcher trying to get settled in. Number 13, what is his name?
His name is Caden Cox.
So Caden Cox on the hill there.
He pitched for a little bit. No, this is his first inning pitch.
Inside. Pitch gets away from the catcher.
Catcher number 22, Lawson Sullivan.
You got it, KB. You got it.
So a lot of pressure on this young guy on the hill here, keeping an eye on all of his runners, first, second, and third. Big swing, and shortstop cannot get the handle on it. Third base moves over there, kind of gets a little bit in the way. Shortstop, I don't know if he was able to see it. but he can't get the handle on it. We have bases loaded. It is 10-9. The tying no outs. Clay County has bases loaded. Ducks are on the pond, baby. And the tying run is at third. Go ahead, winning run is at second. And there's a bunt, and no, he won't get that. Who is that, number 1?
Number 1 is Joseph White. Maybe I'm wrong, but it sounded like it bounced off the face mask of the catcher.
So we got 1 strike here. And that's a little high. So we got 1-1. No outs. Tying run is sitting on third. Winning run is in second base. And that's why you cannot turn these games off, folks. You cannot make a decision to leave these games till they're over. You would think at the top of the first inning with a 9-0 lead with Fannin, I thought to myself, would Clay County be able to get back into this game? And this is where we're at. And this is the way it'll be all weekend. You will watch these games. This is the way it'll be all weekend. They're exciting baseball games. Big swing, and he will take the guy at first. He makes a decision to go over and get that out. He was going to go to home plate and stop that. Look at the scoreboard out there, Lauren. It is 10-10.
Crazy.
Winning run is now on third. Number 5 up to bat.
As Dalton, let's see. Yep, Dalton Martin.
Dalton Martin, possible hero right now here.
Gray jersey.
1 out. Second and third. All Dalton has to do right now is get that guy on third base down here. And this game is in the books.
And you're talking about earlier, Brian, how the pressure's on the pitcher for Fannin right now, but got a lot of pressure on the batter for Clay right now, too, trying to get in this winning run.
And that's a pop-up, and it's out of play. This is what I like. It's a game within a game. We got the pitcher and the batter right now in a battle. 2 strikes, no balls. And that's in the ground. That'll be 1. And this pitcher is making sure he gets in here. He is not going to be responsible for letting that run right there at third cross home plate. He's really working hard, this young man is, on the hill. So 1-2, 10-10. And here is the pitch. Big swing, big swing, big swing. And number 5 is staying alive there in the box, making the pitcher work.
Number 5, Dalton Martin. And on the mound, number 13, Caden Cox. Let me just give a shout out to these guys, Brian, how hard I can tell that they're working. Really putting in the effort.
And that one's in the dirt. So we got 2-2. All right, folks, you're watching a Team FYN Sports production. Don't forget, Team FYN Sports, always highlighting and promoting young athletes in a positive way. Give a shout out to our computer graphics director, Josh Ross, and our audio camera director, Lonnie Adams, over here. And that'll be a 3-2 count. So 3-2, 2 outs. We have an open base at first. Runners on second and third. The winning run is, I think that's 60 feet down there. I don't think it's 90 like the big leagues yet. But, and there he is. And he's safe. And there it is. That's the ball game, folks. That's it. That should be, is that not the ball game? That's the ball game. That is the ball game. 11-5 as the Clay County Yellow Jackets, 11-10, oh, fifth inning. Sorry, thank you, Lonnie. I'm sorry, 11-10 as the Clay County Yellow Jackets come back, Lauren, from a 9-run deficit in the top of the first inning to win. So there you go, and our first one is in the books, TeamFYNSports, and we'll be back with our second game, and we'll be back with our second game here in just a couple minutes. So we're out. Game 2 coming up, 11-10, one more time. Clay County Yellow Jackets over the Fannin County Rebels 12-year-olds. We're out.